Stepping to the mic with the old school flavor. Dropping heavy bars, doing you a favor. Got the rhythm in my soul, can't nothing hold me down. King of the city, yeah, I'm wearing the crown. Just like that.
Yes, people. How's everyone doing in this? What day are we on? Wednesday. Yeah. What? You know what? I don't even know what day it is anymore. It's Wednesday, people. How's everyone doing in this beautiful Wednesday night? Hope you had a really good day. Hope you're gonna have a even better day for the rest of your days, whatever left on it anyways, but just under 6 hours. And I hope you have a better week ahead of you. Not long to go for the weekend now, people. For anyone that working Monday to Friday, unlike this Monday, I work whatever day they tell me get your ass and work, but that's just me. Yeah, so hopefully I had a really good day. And yeah, so oh yeah, actually forgot to mention I got my regular cup of coffee here as always, and I wanted to say something. Thank to each and every one of you that got me to 200 subscribers, and really much appreciated. So now the new goal now will be 250 subscribers before the end of the year. So please help your boy get there. Share, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And please do not forget to put the bell on, or turn on notifications. What's wrong with this? It's a long day, people. Sorry, my apologies. Turn on the notification and to get notified every time I go live or every time I post a video, which that is very rare recently, actually, because there's no football. There is no club football. There's no international football. It will start tomorrow, but whenever if I ever go live, or if I ever go post a video, turn on that notification so you can get notified every time I go live or post a video. Okay. Loki. Oh. Loki saying, can it? Wait a damn minute. Hold on a minute. Is that can it iHorn? That's interesting. Okay, I think this is a 16-year-old kid that I've never heard of, to be fair. My apologies. I don't know who he is. He is a 16-year-old kid, German, and he is from That's not Hertha Berlin, is it? It is Hertha Berlin. But yeah. Loki say LFC wanted him. When? Is this a recent thing, or because I'll be honest, I generally never heard of the kid before, so I don't know exactly. Child prodigy. I'll have a look at him in a bit after the life, of course. I'll have a look at him and see why is he a child prodigy. We'll have a look, of course, but we are here to talk about Liverpool, of course, in general, like as usual in this channel. 1 second, people. But yeah, so yeah, we are here to talk about Liverpool, as usual, of course, and just have a chat on what Liverpool are doing or what the players are potentially going to get, we might not get, and all that good stuff. Okay, let me just take a quick sip of my coffee. I won't do that again, my apologies. Right. Loki, if you're here, by the way, did you say child prodigy or wonder kid? Which one did you say? Because when I'm trying to show you chat here, before I press on it, it says wonder kid, but when I press on it, like you see here, it says child prodigy. Which one is it? Oh, he's deleted it. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, let's have a chat about Liverpool wonder kid. Okay, so you meant to say wonder kid then. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I'll have a look at him after, of course. When we do everything Liverpool related, when we get done everything Liverpool related, of course. Okay. So a little bird told me recently. By little bird, I mean all like social media in general, has told me recently that. Oh, and the reason I was late today, which I was meant to start at 6 o'clock, but I started at 6:30. I don't think you can see it here, but it was a PC order. I didn't want it to get away from me. I don't know if any of you collect Pokemon here. And if you do collect Pokemon Center has, I don't know if it's still, it potentially should be available. It should be available so far, but you're gonna have to be in a massive queue. Pitch Black has been released, or at least for pre-ordering, and yeah, that's why I was a little bit late. My apologies. Okay, so the bird has told me that a certain midfielder in Bournemouth has got a price set by his club. 1 second, people. Has got a price set by his club, and that price is 80 million. Every time I drink coffee, man, 80 million pounds. And that player it's on the thumbnail. It's our very own Alex. Oh, it's not very own. I hope it's going to be our very own, but I'm talking about Mr. Alex Scott. Right, let's have a look here. Have a look at this. Anfield sector here saying, what is it with my camera here? 1 second, people. 1 sec. Don't know what's going on with my camera here. Like, you can barely see me. You know what? I'll go like this. It's fun. I'll go like this. Okay, so as you can see here, Anfield sector, Bournemouth value sought after midfielder Alex Scott at around £80 million and remain determined to keep him this summer. Scott is emerging as a target for Liverpool and Manchester divided. However, Bournemouth do not want to sell. What do you lot think of that, people? What do you think of Alex Scott being valued at £80 million and Bournemouth actually do not want to sell him? There's a reason they put that 80 million, because probably they don't want to sell him. So I kind of get why they put that 80 million price on him, because they actually don't want to sell. And do I blame them? Not really, because I mean, He's having a season of his life right now. 1 sec. He's actually having a season of his life. So why would they get rid of him? They're doing exactly like Leipzig are doing with 𝗧𝗶𝗸, setting that 100+ million price tag on him, which is, oh well. How much money is available for transfers in total? I'll tell you this. Liverpool can probably spend more or less the exact same what they spent last season. More or less. Put it this way. We can spend a lot of money and actually be safe with FFP. We're not like we're not in trouble if we spend a lot like Villa will be, like teams like maybe Newcastle. Yeah, we can actually spend potentially as much as last year, maybe a tiny bit less, and we can still be safe with FFP. So we can actually go and spend 80 million on Scott, 100+ million on 𝗧𝗶𝗸, whatever player we need to get. But my problem is now, thing is, yeah, I want to say this. Every penny that players get bought from other clubs, it's not coming from my pocket, it's not coming from your pocket. But our problem is now, players like 𝗧𝗶𝗸, Alex Scott, the guy City won, Elliot Anderson, and what else? There's a player United won, Edison, for like 80 million or something like that. It's ridiculous, these prices nowadays. It really, really is. Like, I don't understand where are these targets coming from? Like, what made you say, okay, my player's worth this much? In what grounds you can say this player is worth this much? There's no reason for you to say this player worth this much with that amount of like 𝗧𝗶𝗸 he's very, very, very young. It's not even a 20-year-old yet, and his price is over 100 million. Edison, he has got one year left in his contract, and United actually paid 80. If I'm not, let me have a look actually. How much was Edison to United? I think it was a Here We Go as well, not that long ago. Fee. Pay it. 40. Oh, sorry, 40. So was it Elliot Anderson that's 80 million then? Oh, so bid 8 million for Elliot Anderson. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. So my apologies. Edison to United is 40 million. 40 million, you've got 1 year left in your contract. That's still a lot. Big up more. What's up, Clive? What's up, Clive, my brother? Can't stay. Have a great show. 55 million, maybe. No worries, brother. Thank you for joining in. Anyways, thank you so much. You're an OG to the channel. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. 55 million, maybe. I'm assuming you're talking about Alex Scott. Yeah. Thing is, we need at least 10 players. As such, thin squad, and we need quality on the bench as we suffered last season. Bid 80 million for Edison. Yes, big up family. Uncle. By the way, on Friday night, I will have Uncle and 𝗧𝗶𝗸 on my channel Friday night. So please, if you're available on Friday night around, I forgot exactly what was it, 10:30, 11 p.m., 11 o'clock at night. If you're available at that time, please join in me, Uncle, and 𝗧𝗶𝗸 on my channel. Gonna have a really good show. Just say it's a late night chat about Liverpool, about anything else we need to talk about, anyways. Because that me, Uncle, and 𝗧𝗶𝗸, when we get together, it's a really like it's just we have fun. Put it this way, we actually have fun. We don't just talk about football at Liverpool or anything like that. We just chat anything really. So please join us on Friday night if you're available, of course. We won't get Anderson. No, Elliot Anderson is not coming to us. He's either going United or City, most likely. Thank you, Clive. Or Alex Scott. Okay, 55 million for Alex. I don't think Bournemouth will take 55 million, to be honest. Touchline Chaos. Big on Mo in the chat. Big yourself up to Touchline. And Clive, Touchline is bigging you up. So yeah, the news about Alex Scott. Do I want him in Liverpool? Yes, but the problem is, where would he play? Where would Alex play? That's my issue. I don't think there's a place we can put Alex anywhere in the midfield. We've got Ryan, Gravenberch, McAllister, Curtis Jones if he stays, and Dominic 𝗧𝗶𝗸. So where would he actually go? If you want to buy him as a 6, he can play as a 6. To be honest, Alex Scott is like a joke in the midfield. You want him holding, you want him box to box, you want him whatever you want him in that midfield, he can actually do it for you. He's like a midfield soldier, pretty much, which the reason I do want in my football club. But at the same time, unless he's going to come in as a number 6, there's no reason for him to come to the club. There's actually no reason. Unless, again, he worked with Iraola, and maybe that will work out. Who knows? You never know. But I'm hoping if we actually get him, we get him as a number 10 and nothing else. But we'll see how it goes anyways. So that is it for Alex Scott. If there's anything else, we'll get into it, of course. But the one thing I wanted to show as well, our very own, potentially our very own soon, from Ben Jacobs, who is, you can say is a bit trusty. He said here, where is it? Yeah, this can go, and I don't need this. He said it right here that Mr. Diamande, Liverpool made progress on the player side in regards to Yan Diamande. They are relatively optimistic within Liverpool that Diamande would like to join. So it's not a club to club, it's a club to player, pretty much. So let me put it this way. If Diamande, let me just say this quickly, actually, before I even say anything about Diamande. If there's a deal's going to happen, nothing's going to happen before the World Cup. Nothing's going to happen before the World Cup. And I'll tell you why. Some people said it in the chat not that long ago on my chat and said the only reason Liverpool are not doing any business at the moment is because, well, there's the World Cup, there's the fear of injuries, the fear of this, the fear of that. Which again, I understand. I really, really, really do understand. But at the same time, you can't only just be saying, oh, because of injuries, we can't get this player and that player. If you want a player, go and get him, bro. Go and actually get him. What's this again? Actually, if any of you know how to work with StreamYard, because I don't ever use StreamYard. The only time I use StreamYard is if I'm in other people's channels, like if I'm in Uncle's channel, if I'm in 𝗧𝗶𝗸's channel, if I'm that's the only time I'm in their channel anyways. But if I'm any other channel, I use live StreamYard. Right now, I'm using my OBS. I'm using my OBS because I've downloaded StreamYard 3 days ago, and I wanted to, well, not download it, I wanted to use it, and it's so confusing. I was like, I just leave it. If I'm on my own, I use OBS. and if I'm with any other people, I'll use StreamYard. But let's get back into it anyways. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, so like I said, Diamande, that nothing was gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen up until the World Cup ends, and then when the World Cup ends, we will see the players Liverpool are after. Now, as we know, Liverpool are silent and sneaky when it comes to signings, when it comes to talking to the players, and them. I'm actually surprised right now that it showed here. Well, no, we've seen it already that Diamande is what the hell. The club has done a one-to-one talk with the player, and everything is sorted out between them. But let's hope, innit? Let's hope it's the player we need. It's the player that will fit with Liverpool, that will fit with what's his name? Iraola's system. Because if we do actually get a player that will work with the manager system and with the way Liverpool plays, then yeah, it should be a decent squad. But do I want him personally? Not really. No, actually, let me rephrase that. I do want him, but at the same time, for not that price. Not that price, really. Because what makes you think, yeah? Let's say Liverpool paid the 100+ million for Diamande. You can say that. That's fine, innit? That's okay. But what makes you think if Liverpool wants to go for another player, let's say Alex Scott. Alex Scott, Liverpool go to Bournemouth and say, you paid 100+ million on Diamande, and we've got a player here who's better, or it's more of a need to you. That 80 million price, it's no more. Just because you need the player, we can give you for 100. So like 200+ million pounds just gone into 2 players. Again, does that come out of my pocket or your pocket? No. But at the same time, every club is going to do this, then what's the point? What is the point? There's literally no flipping point if every club is going to do this and just rinse the clubs from their money. Oh, well. Now, let's get back to the most important. Even I think it's not real. Let's all be honest. I genuinely think it's not real. But let's have a quick chat about it anyways. I am talking about Mr. Darwin Núñez himself. Mr. Darwin Núñez himself. Now, the news that Liverpool might be looking for him, Liverpool might be examining or thinking the idea of bringing back Darwin. Cool. And by the way, people, I've already been streaming for almost 25. Well, it's 25 minutes now, basically, and I'm already on 9 likes. Fucking love each and every one of you. Really, the target is 10, and we already are 9. Love each and every one of you. Okay. So the rumor is that Mr. Darwin Núñez or Liverpool wants Darwin Núñez, or Darwin Núñez wants Liverpool, whatever way around it. Anyways, I really I was having this conversation with 𝗧𝗶𝗸 not that long ago. Well, not yesterday, the day before in Uncle's channel, Football with Ends. I'm not sure if you're the exact same guy that I watch. Oh yes, no, it is you. It is you actually. Thank you for jumping in my channel. Really love your content, by the way. Keep it up, brother. I've already subscribed to you. Do watch your channel from time to time. Big up to you, bro. What's I gonna say? Yeah, I was having this conversation with 𝗧𝗶𝗸 on Uncle's channel not that long ago, and I said, do I want Darwin back? No. I said, I really said I don't want him. But then he kind of said, no one wants him as a striker because we've seen Darwin as a striker. We was having this debate, and then someone reminded me about the I completely forgot about it. The what's that club called? The Luton away. Luton away, we had this conversation. Someone said about the Luton away miss that Darwin missed, where Salah has put an open net for him, and was it skied it? Something happened to it anyway, so don't know exactly what. And then I said, do we really want that player back? Do we really, really, really want that player back? The one thing I give him is that he does run, he does press. Well, press and run are kind of the same thing. He does play for the club and the badge and blah blah blah, all that stuff. Touchline. Well, and if you're still here, brother, Touchline is bigging you up. But I'm not convinced. I'm really, really. I said a few days ago that I wouldn't put it this way, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but every day I keep thinking about it. I just like, it really, really is not it for me, man. I said he worked with Marcelo Bielsa. He worked with Jurgen Klopp. He worked with what's the Inter manager now? Have I forgot the Inter manager's name? What's the Inter manager called? Wait, hold on a damn minute. What have I forgot? Not Inter, sorry, not Inter. Well, he used to be Inter manager. I'm talking about Al Hilal manager now. What was his name? No, not Touchline, not Christian Kivu. No, that's Inter. The previous Inter manager is Al Hilal now. Inzaghi, Filippo Inzaghi. How the flip if I forgot his name? Filippo Inzaghi, yes. So he worked with Jurgen Klopp, my German dad. He worked with my German dad, Jurgen Klopp. He worked with Marcelo Bielsa. He worked with Filippo Inzaghi. Or Simone Inzaghi, not Filippo, that's his brother. Simone Inzaghi, my apologies. He worked with three top managers. Three top managers he worked with. Do you think any changes will happen because he's working with Andoni Iraola? Not disrespect to Iraola, but at the moment, Iraola, like everyone would say, that's not how I would say anyways, but everyone would say he's a hipster manager, new manager. I don't know. I really don't know. But for me, Darwin Núñez, like, the more I think about it, the more I say no, no, and no. You know what? Let's have a quick chat here. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Darwin. Do you want him back? You don't want him back? Let's have a chat. What do you think about Darwin? Anyone else in here, please? Let me know if you do like Darwin. If you don't like Darwin, let us know. What are you saying about Darwin Núñez? Item should be no page. You don't need. What are you saying about Darwin, people? Peter saying a big yes for me. Okay. Why is he a big yes for you? So what makes you think that you want Darwin back? And Alex saying no, no, no. You reminded me of Daniel Bryan back in the day in WWE. No, no, no. But pace, power, pressing. Take him over Cody any day. Pace. You say I don't know about pace. Power, he is powerful. I give him that. And pressing, yes, he does press. But don't you think that is every player's requirement to do on a pitch? The power, not every player can be powerful, so we'll give him that. But don't you think pressing should be every player's requirement on a pitch? Now, we might not have players that actually press or wants to press, but at the end of the day, if the manager asks them to press, they will do their best to press. Now, would you consider, let's say if put it this way, let's say Dominic Szoboszlai now leaves, because he's the most it's Dominic Szoboszlai. I don't need to explain him. Let's say Dominic Szoboszlai right now has gone from Liverpool. Put it this way, we had Dominic Szoboszlai for a few years, and now he's gone from Liverpool. Okay, put him in the exact same way as Darwin Núñez. He presses, he's powerful, but his shooting and everything else around him is horrible. I'll add one more thing as well. He's good with free kicks, and he's good with set pieces and dead ball. Put it this way, he's good with dead ball, and he presses, powerful. But when he runs, or when he well, that scared me. Brother, thank you so much for the subscribe. But my apologies, I can't actually say that name because I'm gonna butcher that name. And I don't want to disrespect you in any other way. My apologies. So, but thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Sobo was our best player. What you trying to? No. What I'm saying is like this is. I'm giving you an angle. So forget Dom, whatever he's done the last season. If we get Dom right now and give him Darwin Núñez attributes, and give him one more thing as well. So just because Dom is good with dead ball and set pieces, we give him that too. If Dom leaves now, and he's the exact same as Darwin Núñez, misses open nets, misses flipping chances an infant can score. He goes away for a season, and he says, "I want to come back to Liverpool." Would you take him? Would you actually take him? Because if that's the case, then I would take a lot of players back into Liverpool. A lot of players back. Well, we haven't had a press all last season. Slot called Cody out for not passing. Cody seemed to do the same thing over and over. Doubt Slot thought that was good. Easy Bournemouth hope. Easy brother man. Hope is all is golden. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Paul Milligan. Well, I haven't seen you for a bit on the channel. How you been, brother? But that's what I'm saying. We have impressed, of course, but what do you think? Why do you think people love actually what's his name? Bomber Dom Szoboszlai in our team? Because he was running like a dog for the whole season from start to finish. Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, whatever we played in. I don't think he played in a League Cup, to be fair. Every game, he was our best player for the season. He really was. So to be fair, people do disrespect Dom. I'm not even talking about the rival fans. I'm talking about Liverpool fans. Liverpool fans actually disrespecting Dom. All they say is he's done nothing. If you ask me, and if you ask most of the Liverpool fans, ask them who was your MVP player of the season for Liverpool. 9 times out of 10, people will say it was Darwin Núñez. My apologies. My apologies. 9 times out of 10, people will say Szoboszlai. So 9 times out of 10, people will say Szoboszlai. Why? Because he was actually, other than scoring goals, he was a joker. He was going to midfield. He was going right back. He was going wing sometimes when we needed him to go on the wing. Wherever that ball to you next Tuesday used to put him. That's the reason why he was the MVP player of the season, or our player of the season. But now, when Liverpool fans, the actual Liverpool, I'm not even talking about the rivals, will say Dom has done nothing this season. He was only just running like a dog anywhere, losing the ball sometimes, doing this and doing that. All they scored few free kicks here and there. He didn't score like vital goals. Cool. So even if Darwin comes back and Darwin does the exact same thing of what 𝗧𝗶𝗸 is doing, so what's the point? That people will still be putting bad name on him. To say he only runs and presses and just shouts at the fans and come on, let's go and vamos and all of them lot. I'll be astonished if Darwin returns. I won't be astonished because if there's no smoke without fire, but I'll be a bit disappointed if we get Darwin. I'll just say it like that. He carried the team. Yes, he did. But some of the fans do not believe that though, don't they? They just don't believe him. People should forget about Nunes and move on. Thank you. I'd keep most players and add to the squad for strength and depth. Coutinho is probably the only player I'd take back. See, you saying, Alex, love you, brother, but that's a bit you're contradicting yourself there. You saying people should forget about Darwin Nunes and move on, but you saying you want Coutinho back. This should be the other way around, actually. It should be the other way around. There's more chance of Darwin Nunes actually being a better player than what he was before than Philippe Coutinho right now. If you actually say I would take Philippe Coutinho right now, it's you just shouldn't. You shouldn't take Philippe Coutinho at all. You really shouldn't. Phil, my brother, Philip, how you doing, bro? You okay? He's free and third choice, and Dom was shining last season and the previous. I know Darwin was definitely not shining last season, and I was speaking to some Al Hilal fans. Like I said, I do speak Arabic. Arabic is my first language, actually, and I was speaking to some Al Hilal fans. Actually, you know what? Forget me speaking to Al Hilal fans. Forget that. Why do you think Darwin wants to leave Al Hilal? You know what? I'll ask you this question. Why do you think Darwin wants to leave Al Hilal? Let's have a chat. Why do you think he wants to leave Al Hilal? Why do you think? So let me know, people. Why do you think Darwin wants to leave Al Hilal? Why? Definitely agree with Darwin thing. We move forward. We definitely need to. He is still killing it on Brazil, bro. Danilo is killing it in Brazil. Would you take Danilo as a right back right now? I know I wouldn't. A Pram Coutinho I would take back, but not Coutinho. Right? A Pram Coutinho, I will do some illegal stuff. I will do something illegal to get Prime Coutinho back to Liverpool. Coutinho made a big, massive mistake going to Barcelona. He really, really did. Now, with that money, we did buy Alisson. We bought Alisson. We bought Virgil. We bought some of the players, and actually made us a better team. I'll be honest. But him going to Barcelona is a big mistake. Let's all be honest. Because he's bored. Nope. I'll tell you why though. Man's not enjoying his football. No, not to Darwin. We're not having that don't. No, don't call. We're not having that donkey back. He's past, and why bring back Deadwood? He failed when he was with us, and we got rid end of. Nunes is built for the Anfield crowd. You know who's built for Anfield crowd as well? Curtis Jones. You know who's filled for Anfield crowd as well? 𝗧𝗶𝗸. Who else? McAllister, Dom, Alisson. A lot of players right now is fit for Anfield crowd. It doesn't mean if you let's say vamos and come on and all that stuff, that doesn't mean you need to be brought back. Now, let me just say why Darwin actually wants to leave. I don't know if he already left or he got his contract off or whatever happened anyways. They got Karim Benzema in for his position. Karim Benzema, who is... How old is Karim Benzema? Karim Benzema is 30... He will be 39 by December. Karim Benzema will be 39-year-old in December, and they got him to play instead of Darwin Núñez. Don't you think that's damning if you Darwin Núñez? What that's exactly what I'm saying. I spoke to some Al Hilal fans. I know personal Al Hilal fans. Darwin Núñez is like what you lot remember that Brazilian? You know what? Just I will test you on for Liverpool knowledge here. What was that Brazilian that came from Syria? I forgot his name. I genuinely forgot his name. He came from the Syria, that's what I remember. And he played like 5 minutes, if that, for us. What was his name? What was his name? That guy that came from Syria. Don't know exactly what team he came. But he played about 5 minutes for us. He was Brazilian. You lot remember him? No, not Aquilani. Not Aquilani. What was he called, man? Not Aquilani, no. Arthur Melo, yes. Yes. The Sean 1965. I think you're new to the channel, bro. If you're new, please like and subscribe to the channel. Share a video, turn on the notification as well to get notified every time I go live. But yes, Darwin Núñez to Al Hilal fans is as much of a supporting as Arthur Melo was to us. Put it this way, he's as much as important to us as Arthur Melo was to... Sorry, Darwin Núñez is as much of important as Al Hilal fans as much as Arthur Melo is important to us. If they get a nearly 40-year-old player to play in your position, when you played with top managers like Marcelo Bielsa, my German dad, Jurgen Klopp, Simone Inzaghi, I keep saying Filippo Inzaghi, Simone Inzaghi, then, brother, come on. Please send the Núñez talk, please. Send the Núñez. I don't know what you mean by that, Alex. My apologies, mate. Who's looking forward to the World Cup? I still love it, man. Sean Reed, thank you so much for this. Subscribe, my brother. Love, as always. Hope you enjoy the hope you enjoying the live, hope you enjoying the stream and all that good malarkey. And please turn on the notification so you can get notified every time I go live. It was 60-40 chat pull in favor of Núñez on End's show and 55/45 in favor on another channel. You know what? I will do a poll right now. I will actually do a poll, and anyone that's in here, I'll let me know if you're Darwin Núñez in or you're Darwin Núñez out. That tells you everything you need to know about Núñez, Mo. Literally. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much. From you, yes, I think it was. Didn't he play for Didn't he play for Barcelona as well? Correct me if I'm mistaken. I think he played for Barcelona too. I can't get excited about this World Cup. Just can't get into it, and there doesn't seem much fuss about it in the media. Pretty quiet. Rafa, I think you're new to the channel as well, brother. Please like and subscribe, and like the video as well. For any of you that did not watch my live yesterday, it was about 40-ish minute live about me chatting about the World Cup. Please go have a look at it. Go have a look. I've said everything that needed to be said about that World Cup yesterday. And I kept it as real as possible. I do not mess around when it comes to something that needs to be talked about. I'm real as real can get. I'll tell you from now, I am real as real can get. I will say as it is. If something does not make sense, or something that is just contradicting itself, or something that is just hypocritical, or something that is sorry, in harm, my apologies, sorry, something that is harming, well, not harming physically, but harming emotionally to someone, then I will chat about it, bro. Especially when it comes to football, because football should include everyone. Do not pick and choose when it comes to football. You can't do that. You cannot pick and choose when it comes to football. Everyone should be involved when it comes to football, no matter what. If you're an alien, bro, if you're an alien and you like football, you want to participate in football, you have got every right to do so. The Somali referee that got denied entry into that country, 𝗧𝗶𝗸 𝗧𝗏 getting disrespected with the for including him, his coaching crew, his coaching crew and his players. The Senegalese players getting disrespected and embarrassed on camera. Same with the Uzbekistani and 𝗧𝗶𝗸 𝗧𝗏, of course. I forgot to say that. And Mr. Kevin De Bruyne himself getting embarrassed and disrespected in front of camera. If you haven't seen my live, go and watch it, of course, after you finish from this. Stay in this live with me. After this is done, go and watch that. It's not long. It's about 40-45 minutes long. And just let me know what you think. I've literally said everything that needed to be said about this World Cup that's about to start tomorrow. It's the big name it's the big name that's replaced Nunes. Disease. Okay, Alex. Al Hilal are meant to be like Celtic. It's not a serious league. It's not a serious league, and it's not a big massive league. But at the same time, no, actually, you know what? That's a very good show. Actually, I'm not gonna say they. Put it this way: the Saudi league, the Russian, Russian, whatever it's called. I'll say it like this: I'd rather watch the Saudi league rather than the league on the French league. There's more competition in that league than the French one. So that's just my opinion, anyways. I don't know if you can agree with me or not. I will get the poll now. Let me do it and let me know what you think. Darwin Nunes back. Okay, so the poll is there, people. Have fun. Let me know what you're saying. The poll is there. Go for it. I'll give it until I end the stream, that poll, and we'll see how it goes. No, we don't want Nunes back. Can't hit barn door. Okay. Benzema sells shirts, I think. I promise it's not. That's not the case, bro. I promise you that's not the case. Rafa saying Inzaghi. Okay. What was I going to say now? I wanted to say something. I actually forgot. I wanted to say something anyways. But for Darwin Núñez not to actually do something in the Saudi league, that should just say what needs to be said. That literally should just say what needs to be said. If you can't succeed in the Saudi league, then there's no hope for you in Liverpool. There really isn't. There really, really isn't hope for you in Liverpool. Oh, actually, let me have a look. Okay. Alex, Núñez is postman, bro, and even if extended the goal, he would still miss. So, okay, let me say what me and Cupfather was talking about a few days ago. Now, I was almost convinced Darwin coming back to Liverpool. Almost. I did say I don't want him first, but then he said he kind of convinced me with off the wing, and he was saying that he was better off the wing when he played on the left wing. But then I realized if he didn't work out off like straight as a number 9 and he got off the left wing, if you can't actually keep the ball, and if you can't, let's say Darwin is not a dribbler, let's all be honest. What's that saying there? We have Wright, Dance, and Kumas. See how they're in preseason. Other free agents than Núñez, but if we are desperate for backup on short contract, then maybe get him if close to transfer shot down. That might be a potential. Actually, could happen. That actually could happen if Liverpool don't do business when it comes to strikers and just tell Liverpool fans, look, we got you a player, and that player is Darwin Núñez to back up a striker. You know what? I'm not actually I won't be surprised if that happens because we have seen that before. Just giving us a player that no one wants, but it's just giving it at the end of the transfer market just to shut the Liverpool fans up, which none of us do want, but he just did it just to shut us up. I won't be surprised if that happens. I really, really won't be surprised. Genuinely won't be surprised. Really won't be surprised. The poll so far, it's been 4 people have voted. 75% no, and 25% said yes. I'm assuming 3 said no, 1 said yes. You do agree with me then? Like I said, I was very, very, very close to get convinced, but then I stood on my ground and said I don't want him back. I don't want him back. Let's see if there is anything else to talk about the poll. You know, I need to log in here actually. 1 sec. You know what? Let's just use the app to log in. It'll be better that way. Come on. Oh, mate. 1 second, people. 1 sec. Okay, why is it not working? Flipping Yeah. Why is it not? Trying to log into Twitter. 1 second, people. It logged me out for some reason. Yeah, I can piss right off, man. We'll go here. Okay. Let me just read the chats quickly. We're saying Benzema is a massive commercial draw. Was one of the highest paid players on 122 quid a year. Peter, brother, if that's the case, then I'm trying to explain it to you here the best way I can. If you think Al Hilal got a 39-year-old, almost a 39-year-old Karim Benzema, just to sell shirts, when Al Hilal is, if I'm not mistaken, the richest club in the country. It's like the city of Manchester City of Saudi Arabia. If you think they got Karim Benzema, 39-year-old Karim Benzema, just to sell shirts in that club, I don't know, bro. If that's actually if that is what you think, then I can't do anything. That's your own opinion. I respect it. But please have a look. Just rethink of that again. Hear what I'm saying to you now. Darwin, how old is Darwin now? Is he how old is Darwin? Darwin Núñez. He came from Benfica to the Big Reds. Darwin is about to be 27 in 2 weeks' time. Exactly 2 weeks' time, he'll be 27. You think Darwin Núñez, a 27-year-old footballer who should be in his prime right now at that age, is getting replaced by a 39-year-old Karim Benzema, a granddad in football terms, Karim Benzema, just to sell shirts? Come on, brother. Seriously. 4 votes. It's not a good cross section. 122 million euros. Okay, it's silly league who buy famous old players is what it looks like. Not really. They don't buy old players. They bought Ivan Toney, and Ivan Toney at the time he was very, very young. Who else they bought? Who's that Portuguese geezer? Oh, sorry, Dutch geezer. I forgot his name. He was a player that is, well, a lot of clubs wanted, and he's gone to Saudi League. They do buy a lot of players who are not on their who are not old, and you can say still young and potentially in their prime. Now you can say they're going for the money, which, okay, like we can't deny that they are actually going for the money, but that doesn't mean it's a silly league or anything like that. It really doesn't. It's probably not to do with shirts. It's just name. So at the end of the day, you're just saying it's about selling, isn't it? Like just selling shirts, pretty much. Copfather, there he is. I was actually talking about the conversation me and you had about Darwin Núñez. I forgot. I don't think I told you this. If you're still here, bro. On Friday night, about 10:30, 11 o'clock ish. If you're free, it's gonna be me and you and Uncle in my channel, doing what we usually do on his channel, and we could just do it in my channel for the night, if you're available, of course. So what I was saying, they can have another Dutch player for 100 million plus. Off. Oh yeah, it took me a second. It took me a second to realize what are you talking about here. Then I remembered. Okay. Well, if they give us 50 for him, I'll take. But right now, we can't. Like, genuinely, it hurts to say, but we can't get rid of him. We can't. We actually do need him. We do need it for squad depth. No to past players, whoever they are. No new manager, fresh start. I do agree with that. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, man, sounds good. Okay, I will. I don't know if I've got your number, but I'll chat with you on Discord. Actually, you know, I'll put the link on Discord. Actually, let me I should always keep doing that. Actually, I keep forgetting. 1 second. I'll message you on Discord just to get to send you the link and all that stuff. I will put the Discord link in here though, so we do not invite us. No. Okay, how can I? Okay, yeah, there we go. What I might do a keep and sell poll. What I might do, talking about the keep and sell, I will make a video on probably or go live on Saturday. Let's see. Is there any decent games on Saturday? Is there anything decent on Saturday, people? Like anything decent to watch on Saturday? World Cup games I'm talking about. Oh, England are playing tonight. That's the last game before the World Cup, isn't it? Yeah. Saturday. Brazil and Morocco. Yeah. No, yeah, that should be fine then. So on Saturday, after I come from work, like around maybe 7, 8 o'clock ish, maybe, I will go live and do a video about who to keep and who to sell. I generally wanted to do this for a while, but I just keep forgetting and I keep stalling it, and I don't know why I'm stalling it. But I definitely do need to do a video like that, about keeping and selling players. Cupfather, I got your friend request on Discord. I will message you. Actually, people, yes, as well. And I'll put your thing in here for the people I don't know. Cupfather, right here, has got a clothing store that's on the Discord, which I need to put right now. 1 sec, where is it? Rafa, I think you are behind on you need to go forward, bro, because Arthur Mello was like half an hour ago, bro. The Arthur Mello chat was about half an hour ago, bro. You need to go. He's gonna see this about an hour from now. You need to go. You need to go press on the live thing, or you need to like get the bar and take. Oh, he's gonna see this after an hour anyway, so I'll be gone by then. Flipping out. Okay. Yeah. Let me have a look quickly. Okay, so yeah, I've put the Discord on the chat. Follow that Discord. I'll pin it. It's pinned. And go and message the cop father right. Where is he? Right here. Where is he? So go and look for the cop father. Search on a Discord if you want to join in, of course. And he's got a clothing he runs a clothing store, if I'm not mistaken. It's something to do with clothing, anyways. And ask him. I think anything got to do with Liverpool, or pretty much it's like a custom thing. He can sort you out. Just have a quick chat with him, and he will sort you out with you. I need to speak to him actually for me to get a book him ref shirt or a book him ref hoodie and a hat. I don't know if he does hats or not, but I will speak to him and see if he does hats. So I can just most of the time I go live, I'll just wear the hoodie or the shirt. Let me just read the chats quickly before we get out of here, because they're shite like him. And do a keep sell poll. Yeah, so like I said, I will do that live. So I'll do that video on Saturday. To do the keep and sell players. And we don't want no more Dutch players. Talking about Dutch players, I will show you something now in a bit. Yeah, Rafa, please, bro, you are well behind on the live. Go back and just press on the live. I know I can show you actually. 1 second. If I don't know if you're here or not by now. But whoa, no. So go and press here. As you know, you can't see it. Go and press here, or take this. If I don't know if you're here or not, but take this and bring it up this way, or just press on this live button. It will take you live straight. Don't know how further back he is, but I hope he sees it eventually. So the one thing I wanted to show you before I go right now is this. Even though I don't trust him as much. Kieran McKenna to step down as Ipswich Town head coach. What do you know that management decided to take time away from management? Return. Okay, so that's from David Ornstein. Kieran McKenna leaves Ipswich Town. Navi, big up, brother, big up. What was his name again? Flipping. So, yeah, he has said this, but as always with him, take it with a grain of salt. But one thing I wanted to say actually, recently, I said about the 𝗧𝗶𝗸 next Tuesday news. I said that I do not believe he's actually going, and he will be staying. But he posted something and said he's actually going, which I didn't believe, but it was actually true. He's left. I want to give him props for that. I'll actually give him props for that. This like I'm not a horrible person. I will give him props. But like usual, as always, take it with a grain of salt. This is what he said about a certain Dutch player. If you are here, who said it actually? Yeah, Rafa, if you're still here, bro, talking about Dutch players, have a look at this. Why is my camera like, okay, so this is what's been said. 𝗧𝗶𝗸 reps have held talks with Liverpool officials. Liverpool are very keen on the right back. 𝗧𝗶𝗸 has received a dramatic late call up to the Netherlands World Cup squad to replace Timber. So a few days ago, I went live, and this guy came up and I said, "What? He looks familiar, but I don't exactly know who he is." Come to find out, I remembered that we were actually linked to. Someone said on the chat they were actually linked to him because the 𝗧𝗶𝗸 next Tuesday wanted him. And I thought at the time, because he wanted him, the club wanted to grant him and say, yeah, you can have him. If we can get him, you can have him. But now, he's gone and the club is still going after him. I don't understand. Should we go see his foot mop? I'll go see his foot mop actually, 1 sec. But before I go to the foot mob, what's up, Navi? What's up, brother? How are you? Are you excited for tomorrow? Excited, nervous? How you feeling for tomorrow? What are your feelings for tomorrow, bro? What are your feelings? Are you like very excited, very nervous, very because if I am not mistaken, um this is the first time South Africa will play in the World Cup since 2010, no? Let me know if I'm mistaken. But I think this is the first time they actually played since 2010. We had personal agreement with 𝗧𝗶𝗸 in January window, apparently. That's BS. If it was January, I would have remembered him. LeSean 1965, brother, I'm like, my apologies. I didn't want to like disrespect anything like saying BS, but I would have remembered him if we actually were linked to him in January. The only thing I remember about January is Curtis Jones almost leaving and 𝗧𝗶𝗸 almost leaving too in January. 𝗧𝗶𝗸 was way closer than Curtis Jones, but they were both close to leaving. Before we go to the football, people, I'm on 17 likes. I've got about maybe 10 minutes, if that, as well, before I go. So please, 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 people, get this video to 20 likes, please. It helps the channel. What's the word I'm looking for with YouTube and that? It helps the channel. It puts more people into the channel, more eyes on the channel. If it keeps going live, keep getting the likes up. Please get this to 20 likes, people. Okay. Highly nervous. Okay. He says he's highly nervous, and yes, bro, first time we had qualifiers after the 2010. 14 years, 16 years, sorry. Yeah, the players will be, I'm not going to say the players will be nervous, but they will be, it's kind of a excited nervousness in them, if you know what I mean. Because I did had them before, liking it a lot. To be fair, we were linked to him. He was at the Sunderland on loan. Me and the Rods reported it on, bro. Cobb, I actually don't remember, bro. I genuinely do not remember whatsoever. Cobb, I'm gonna make you a mod, bro. I'll put you as a mod. I think I learned how to do mods and stuff like that. So every time you chat, so I just don't miss you chat. I'm gonna put a lot of people as mods as well for the OGs that was here since day one, like Clive, Alex, and Phil. If you're still here, bro, I'm gonna make each and every one of you mods next time you're here, bro. Sean, you're right, bro. We were in for 𝗧𝗶𝗸. Yes, January. You know what? If that's the case, then I've generally like my memory is gone. If that's the case, then because I genuinely do not remember anything about us being linked to him in January. Genuinely do not remember whatsoever. We have that's what I said when I did say when we spoke about him. I didn't know who it was. I don't know if it was you or someone else that reminded me that we were linked to him. And then I remembered him. That's why I said he looks familiar, but I don't know exactly why he looks familiar. Let's get to the foot mob and look at 𝗧𝗶𝗸, or 𝗧𝗶𝗸, however you say his name. Is he still at Sunderland? He's still at Sunderland on loan, apparently, yes. He's 21 million in market value. Okay. Okay. 21 million in market value. All right, let's have a look at this then. He's about 5'11", I think. Let me get myself in here actually so you can see better. He's about 5'11", I think. I say give Ramsey a go if he can stay fit. You talk about Aaron Ramsey. Because that's the only Ramsey I know right now. Unless you say another name that I know exactly who you're talking about. Who's what Ramsey are you talking about, bro? Is there another Ramsey I don't know of? Oh, wait, you talk about our Ramsey. I'm assuming you talk about our Ramsey. He's 25-year-old, about to be 26. He's a right back as usual. 6.73 rating for the season. He only started at 17 and played 20. Calvin Ramsey, yes, I know what you meant, bro. I was only chatting. He started at 17, played 28. The hell is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. People, let's put the 𝗧𝗶𝗸 news to the side for a bit. I'm putting that 𝗧𝗶𝗸 news to the side for a bit, people. I want to show you something else right now. It's got nothing to do with Liverpool, but have a look at this, because that is mad. That is mad, bro. Hold on. What the hell? It's not Navi. It's not Liverpool news. It's not Liverpool news. It's something else. It's not Liverpool. Where is it? Yeah. That is mad. What? You're chatting. You're actually chatting. That can't be real. Who said that? What source is that from? Whose source is that? There is no way he's going to Real Madrid. There is no way. But this is what we say. Look at this, people. Elliot Anderson. Manchester City verbal proposal to Nottingham Forest for Elliot Anderson was worth 106 million, plus add-ons taking it above 120. Taking it above 120. So he will be the most. I think he will say it here. NFC, well, Nottingham Forest wants a British record fee guaranteed, not after bonuses, no fresh talks with Manchester City over the 23-year-old English midfielder. If this actually happens, this is exactly what I was saying. Why are you waiting after the World Cup to get the players? This is exactly what I was saying. If Elliot Anderson is going for over 120 flipping million, do you actually think whatever player Liverpool wants will not be the exact same price, if not a little bit less? This is exactly what I meant by get the players before the World Cup. This is exactly what I meant. This is what I don't want to see. This is exactly what I don't want to see, bro. If we get the players we wanted before all of this prices came up, we would have been decent. Other teams now will look at Forest and say, if Forest asking 120 million plus pounds, by the way, not even euros, pounds, for Elliot Anderson, don't you think any other teams now will say the exact same price for any media player they have? Yeah, but when I say let's get the players right now, people telling me, oh, it's not started yet, the window's not open. Why are you in a hurry? Why are this? Why are that? Brother, look at this, 120 million plus for Elliot Anderson. He's a quality player, but not 120 million plus quality player. That is a joke. You know what, brother? I'm gonna get a soundboard soon, just to actually. Listen to this, people. This is exactly what I'm feeling at right now. What the hell? Brother, one sec. My apologies. Mate, what's going on here? I don't know what the hell was that, bro. So this is what I'm saying. This is exactly how I feel right now. This is exactly how I feel. Where is it? Listen to this, people. This is exactly how I feel right now.
Oh, the game's gone, innit? The game's gone.
The game's gone.
The game's gone.
The game's gone.
Game's gone. Where is it?
Where is it?
It's gone. Game's gone.
Game's gone.
It was in our hands, but then it disappeared.
That in itself just shows how far gone the game has
The
gone.
game's gone. The game's gone, bro. The game's gone.
Game
Our beautiful game is gone. Our beautiful game is gone, people. It's literally finished. Khalas. Finished. Elliot Anderson for 120 million plus pounds. Not even euros, bro. Pounds. The game is gone. 𝗧𝗶𝗸 reported Rashford had some secret meeting Real Madrid boss used and abused him. Do not buy him. Lol. 𝗧𝗶𝗸 report, is that on Twitter? Has he put it on Twitter? Please tell me he put it on Twitter. Let's have a look here. Because could be some like heavy news. That is heavy news if he reported on Twitter. Sean saying stupid prices. It really is. What is this extortion in the current market? Brother, the game is gone. If Elliot Anderson is 120 million plus, the game is gone. The game is fully well and gone. It's gone, the game, bro. The game is gone, man. My God. Damn, there goes that midfield market. Every midfield is now 80 million. 80 million is cheap right now, bro. You need to go 100 minimum. You know what? 95. The clubs will be nasty. We'll say 95. 95. Scouts are going to have earned their money. We can't pay over 100 million for players. Brother, that's the current prices right now. That is the current prices right now. Elliot Anderson going for 100 million. 120 million pounds. I keep saying this, pounds, not even euros. 120 million pounds. So it's like, what, maybe close to 150 euros. The game is gone. The game is finished. The game is gone, bro. The club have realized the City and Chelsea will pay higher prices, so now all players are inflated. Cop, if you're still here, bro, I said this on YouTube. Now I need to go look at this. Cop, brother, if you're still here, I said the Liverpool need to get the players ASAP. ASAP before all this malarkey happens. And guess what? All this malarkey started to happen. Now every player and their mum and their agent, everyone that's involved selling players will inflate the players like there's no tomorrow. The inflation that's going to happen to these players right now is going to be ridiculous. If that's the case, then if Liverpool Football Club wants to sell Curtis Jones, if Liverpool Club wants to sell Curtis Jones, on God, if it's anything less than 70 million, we should actually all riot. We should all riot. Minimum 70. If I hear any numbers minimum than 70, all of us should riot. If you want to sell Curtis Jones and it's not for 70 million, we should all just riot. I'm hearing numbers like 30, 35. I refuse to hear these numbers. I don't want him sold. I promise you, Curtis Jones, I don't want him sold. But if you're selling Curtis Jones for 30, maybe 35 million pounds, by the way, we're going to have problems. We're actually going to have problems. What? My fringe, bro. It's fucking hair everywhere. The club, yeah, okay, I read that. With the window not opening for a few days, I think it's likely we have a deal or two already tied up. I hope so. I really, really hope so, because if we don't, then we are finished with these prices. Liverpool ain't doing no business with these prices, I promise you. If our targets who are playing in a World Cup have a good tournament, then prices will go up by at least 10%. Thank you, Philip. Philip, you are here. Actually, since you're here, I will mod you, brother. Do you want to be modded? I need to actually cop for that. My apologies, I didn't ask if you want to be modded or not, but I've already modded you. If you don't want it, let me know. I'll take it off. Sorry, Phil. If you're still here, bro, I want to mod you since you're an OG to the channel. If you want to be modded, let me know, please. I will sort it out for you instantly. Khalas, bro. The game is gone. Khalas, Rabbil Kaaba. It's gone. It's finished. Does khalas means finished? Yes. It means literally finished. Club needs to take a stand on this of inflatable prices. Imagine what Gerrard would cost now. Did you lot watch the Rafa Benitez on the overlap probably last year, maybe a few months ago? He said, if Liverpool, let's say Liverpool have prime Steven Gerrard and prime Jamie Carragher. Jamie Carragher will be costing 20 million and Steven Gerrard will be costing 180. Rafa, love you, brother, but it'll be about 195 for Gerrard and about 5 million for Jamie Carragher. That's exactly what it's going to be. Imagine what we could have got for Alexis McAllister last season after we won the league. I don't want to hear any numbers to Alexis McAllister. If any club comes in and gives Liverpool 200 million, you are not a serious club if you actually sell Alexis McAllister. Do not. But you are Navi. We can get a lot of money for Maka. A lot of money for Maka. Current prices for the obvious player, which is a tiny market, data dudes, and the scouts have hundreds to choose from across the world leagues. 70 for Curtis now. That's exactly what minimum, by the way. Minimum. Curtis Jones should be minimum 70. Shouldn't sell Jones. He's better than many think. His stats are very close to Enzo Fernandez. I will actually get my chest out every time I speak about Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones is the exact same player, word for word, bar for bar, the exact same player as Jude Bellingham, with way less PR to him. Let me know if I am chatting shit here. Let me know if I'm chatting shit. Curtis Jones is is on par, word for word, bar for bar, with Jude Bellingham, with way less PR to him. I will always say this. Maka way more than 120, bro. Alex Maka way more than 20. Madrid won Gravenberch. Madrid can go and fucking fall in an abyss. How about that? I genuinely hate that club. I really hate that club. People, we're still not on 20 likes. I'm on 19 likes. People, please get this to 20 likes. Get this to 20 likes. It really helps the channel. It helps with the algorithm. That's the word I was looking for. It helps the channel push it to more people to help the channel. It helps me. It helps you lot. Please get it to 20 likes. And if anyone is in here new, please like and subscribe and all of that good stuff. Bro, I am honored to be a mod. Cobb, love, brother. Jones only has 1 year left, so that's why I reduced prices, but Inter trying to lowball at 20 million euros should be double that at least. Edison from Atalanta, United got him for 40 million, and he's got 1 year left in his contract. I'm not having this BS. Curtis Jones has got 1 year left in his contract, and you're giving him 30 or 20 million. They can go and what do you do as a mod? It's up to you anyways. It's kind of a if anyone is starting chatting shit or everyone, like someone being disrespectful to someone else and all that stuff, you could just ban them or remove the chat or anything like that. So let me know if you're into that, and if you wanna if that is something to be interested, just let me know. Not sure if it's true, and I cannot confirm, but my feed is saying that Diamande terms have been agreed. I've seen that. The terms have been agreed with the player, but not the club. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's agreed with the player, but not the club. The Premier gonna be Super League if smaller clubs can sell for that much. For this much, sorry, for mediocre players. Do you know Everton has got the Lens manager? Not Everton, sorry, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace has got the Lens manager, or Lens manager, however you want to say that club's name. And Lens just qualified for the Premier League, qualified for Champions League, They came second in the league, the French league. They qualified for the Champions League, and I think I know they've won their version or the French version of the Cup, the FA Cup or the League Cup. They won that version of the French league, if you know what I mean. But yeah, he's gone to Crystal Palace. The Premier League poll right now is mad. As a mod, we ban and time out trolls. Yes. Phil, that's exactly what I meant. Drinks a shot, lol, you used bad. Oh, I did. I finished my coffee, but I promise you, I will go down after this and I will get a drink. And by the way, people, when he says drink, I don't drink alcohol. It's talking about any regular drink I've got with me. I usually get with me a coffee every time I go live. Like as you can see, my coffee's finished, but I will go down after this, after I go live, and I'll keep drinking like water or anything to drink like. But I promise you, Navi, thanks for reminding me. Curtis Jones is a good squad player, but I do think he's reached his peak. Brother, Alex, come on, bro. Nah, he definitely did not reach his peak. He's got weight. Curtis Jones is young, by the way, people. I don't know if you not know this. Curtis Jones is young. Curtis Jones is a young player. He's 25, man. He's a 25-year-old. Come on. He's got minimum 10 years in him. Minimum. He's got still a lot to learn. He's definitely got still a lot to learn. Hey, Madrid as well, bro. Madrid is I swear to God, Madrid should just cease to exist. I hope Real Madrid gets liquidated, by the way. That's really, really bad for me to say. My apologies. But this is how much I dislike that club. Hate Bayern now. They are tapping up players and getting away with it. I've got no problems with Bayern, to be fair. I got no problem with Bayern. I hate Real Madrid like I hate Man United. No. I said Man United. I need to get 2 drinks. 2 drinks right now. You made me say Man United, Navi. That's 3. I said that. I call it man divided. If you don't know me, if I ever say Manchester United, then tell me drink. I will always call them Manchester divided. You will never hear me say. You will never hear me call them Manchester United. How they don't go in for 𝗧𝗶𝗸 then? What are you talking about? Real Madrid. Real Madrid ain't gonna go for 𝗧𝗶𝗸, man. No. Actually, you know what? I don't even think Forest will sell 𝗧𝗶𝗸 then. If Elliot Anderson goes to City, 𝗧𝗶𝗸 is staying. He's not going anywhere. They have to be careful with the prices on the Premier League. Bubble will burst. Eventually will burst, yes, but I don't know if it's anytime soon. Genuinely do not think it's anytime soon, but eventually it will burst, yes. Just teasing, bro. Real Madrid is a kryptonite. I almost cussed again. Real Madrid can go and actually, let me keep my mouth shut, man. I sent you the image on Discord. Let me know what you think. Okay, I'll have a look. I'll finish the stream now, anyways. I'm not gonna say any longer, but I will. I'll see it. Real Madrid still getting a dodgy state funding. No. Real Madrid they are still dodgy. It doesn't have to be with state funding or anything like that. They are dodgy with the referees, and they go and cry and complain when they get something they don't like. Real Madrid, I will always say this. I don't care if any Real Madrid fans in here or anything like that. Real Madrid are the most corrupt club ever in football. Ever. They are the most corrupt club ever. So that's what you meant last night. Now I get what you mean. I'll use it. I use that going forward. I don't know what you meant, cop, by the way. My apologies, bro. John, what do you mean? I generally don't know what you mean, brother. Sorry. No Palace for 𝗧𝗶𝗸. Okay, the launch to show you. Players on the 20 should have set price under 50 million. That's not going to happen, though. That is not going to happen, bro. That is not going to happen. Clubs will fight. They will fight. Now, you telling me right now, if Barcelona, Lamine Yamal is under 20 so far. So let's say This came up about 2-3 years ago. And Lamine Yamal has got a release clause of 50 million. You telling me someone will come and pay 50 million for Lamine Yamal and Barcelona will be okay with it? It's not going to happen, bro. That's definitely is not going to happen. Have you heard the rumor that some Madrid top players like Vinny Jr. want to leave if Mourinho is confirmed as a manager? Vinny Jr. is the crybaby of all crybabies, bro. He doesn't want to work with top elite managers. He's the reason 𝗧𝗶𝗸 Alonso is not Real Madrid. He's not the only sole reason. He's one of the reasons Real Madrid is 𝗧𝗶𝗸 Alonso is not Real Madrid. He's a crybaby. He literally fits the club to the T. He needs to grow up. Family, I will get you guys tomorrow night for the game against Mexico. Viva South Africa. Yes, 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 and yes. People, if you are here about 8, I'll go live at 7:30. For the literally tomorrow, the exact same time right now, it's 7:59. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. the first World Cup will start between the Mexico and the 𝗶𝗸 South Africa. As always, I will be supporting South Africa because I actually fell in love with South Africa when the 2010 happened. I loved when they hosted it, and I loved when they played. I love South Africa big time. So I will be supporting South Africa as usual. So if you are here tomorrow at 8 p.m, join us, please. Real lost all my respect when they did not show to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Oh, the one Rodri one. I told you, cry babies, bro. The man divided comment. Yes, I will always call him man divided. I'll be watching the game as neutral. First, Phil. People, Vinny gonna fall off once his pace leaves him. He thinks he's as good as Neymar. He will never lace Neymar's boots, bro. Let alone as good as Neymar. Never, bro. People, I will be gone. I'd flipping close to 2 hours show. Nah, you lot are taking a damn piss, by the way. What is this? What's going on here? One sec. What's this then? What's this? Get this to 20 likes, people. Come on. Get this to 20 likes, and we should all call it a day. Oh, actually, I want to see the poll about Darwin. Let's have a look. Get this to 20 likes, people. Come on, please. Darwin. Where's the poll? Oh. Can I see the votes? I can't see the votes. I need to close it. I think I can see the votes after. I have ended the poll. So it was 57 no and 43%. 57 said no, 43% said yes. So I'm not going to say the vast majority, but it's more no than yes, which I do kind of agree with, I'll be honest. But yeah, that's me gone for today. I will see you tomorrow for the first World Cup game between the 𝗶𝗸 and Mexico. Navi, I'll see you tomorrow, brother. Anyone that's in here, I'll see you tomorrow if you want to join me tomorrow for the World Cup. And be there on Saturday night. Was it? No, Friday night, sorry. Friday night between me, Uncle Rods, and Cop Father at around 10:30, 11 p.m.-ish time. We will do Arsenal's making a play for Vinny. They can have him, bro. If he thinks Real Madrid is bad, he could come to the Premier League and actually see how it is like. See ya, been a pleasure. Thanks, guys. Be safe. Sean, thank you so much, brother. But like I said, on Friday night, me and Copfather and Uncle will have our show, the regular show that's in Uncle's channel. Gonna have it on my channel for that day. We're just gonna be having like the regular football chats, and anything else that actually can come to our head, we'll chat about. Take care and peace out, people. I will see you tomorrow, and let's go Bafana Bafana. Take care, people. Love.